Hello and welcome. It's time for a bit of Genshin Impact.
Being too
Okay, I guess we're just
popular
not gonna work
can be
anymore.
such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
There we go. Hopefully everyone's having a pretty good day so far. We're gonna just go ahead and get started. I've already done a little bit for today. I just used resin, that was about it. Move you. Ooh, Digimon World. Yeah. So today we're primarily going to be questing, because it's most of what we need to do. But we're just getting everything set up and ready to go. And just kind of wait a moment for anyone that may want to come in. I was going to start streaming like 2 hours ago when I got home. And then I was like, oh, my 3D printer still needs to be fixed. Let's work on that. 2 hours later, here we are. Oh, okay, so we've got an event that we need to do. So let's, a festive event. Ooh, get some primos. I wonder if that counts. Now, what do I need to do to unlock you? Unlocks the 7. Oh, okay. Now, what is this? Navigate. Let's go ahead and get all this done. So we're going to work on the event first, get that done, and then from the event, start doing everything else. Oh. Anyway. Hey, Sai, how's it going, man? Where am I going? Going over here. What? Why do you want me to go that way? New mic? Nope, same one that we've had. How you doing, Luca? It's the Beacon microphone. We've been using it for quite a long time, actually. Let's see. Let us see. Mailboxes. All inboxes. Search for Beacon. When did I order you? Since April 11th, it looks like. No, before the Beacon mic, I was using an AT2020 USB mic. And then before that, I was using a Blue Yeti mic. I still have the Pro sitting down there in a box. I ended up sending that mic off to a viewer, actually. Because he needed a microphone for his stuff that he was doing, and he didn't have a good one. He didn't have money for one, so I just sent him mine. I was upgrading anyway, so I was like, here, no need for this in a box doing nothing. But I think the Beacon mic will last quite a while because it kind of does everything in one, which is kind of nice. It saves me from having more stuff on my desk, which I really need to clean. Me upgrading to a Yeti for it to sound as good as the cheap mic I had for years. Yeah, that's kind of the issue. I mean, if you know how to do your audio setup, you can make any mic sound good. You don't need an expensive microphone. You just need to know how to do all of your audio software and hardware. Yeah, my mic is well done. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, if you know how to adjust everything, like for me, the Beacon mic, it's because you have everything in the app and also does all of your audio mixing. It's just kind of convenient, though it is pricey. Go to challenge. Okay, so can I do it? Oh, I have to go over here for it. Of course, teleport. Oh, in here. In trick shots, tricky lights. Defeat opponents that endlessly appear within the time limit to score points. Okay, well that seems simple enough. Let's do the times 2 multiplier. We are not going to use the trial characters. Mine are far better. Start. This one's super easy. I mean, they usually are. Not a DPS flex event? Oh, come on. No, it's a... I mean, it kind of is in a way. Probably should have read that. We'll just let Rossley do what he does best, which is slaughter everything. I don't know what that did, but we did something. What rating do I need for everything? Probably 2,000. 5K? Oh. Well, yeah, I think we're gonna get that. I have no idea what's going on right now. It's fine. Special lighting ready. Oops. Hit 10K on the second one? I don't doubt that at all. So we're just letting Rossley just destroy everything. It's fine. This is what he does best. A rough 6,000? Nah. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be too crazy ahead, but we're ahead enough to where it's not an issue. I don't know what special lighting does. I think they told me. I didn't read it.
Everyone hold hands. Our bond is strong. Let my name echo in song.
Let's begin.
I mean, it would be better to use a character that has, you know, more AoE, but or else it's just fun. And there's our 5,000.
Get a little chilly.
This music, though, is wonderful. There we go. A stormy encounter on a stormier night. You got gold. Beautiful. Alright, challenge rewards. Boop. Yeah. Highest record, 55. We only have to get 4,000 for this next one. Yeah, I should probably do... Oh, we can use Yoimiya, though. Not that we really need to. Yeah, I guess that's probably the best way to do it. Pull Yomi out. Let her destroy some things. Have some fun, you know. That's not what I want you to do. You lagged.
Stay cool. Face your gift.
Oh, that's terrible. Could you not do that? I don't like black and white at all, actually. That is one thing I truly hate in anything. Oh, well, that was a miss. Oh, we still hit him, so it works out. Oh, it changes the audio so terribly, too. Do not like this.
These are about to get done. Get with me.
All right, so there's we're over 4,000 now, so that's good. I mean, it just makes you do more damage. That's all. And did you do yours on the ×1 multiplier or the ×2 or 3?
Lightning, Sheriff. Game's up. Fun's over.
Now,
7,500 ×4. Yeah. I mean, that'd probably be good. It's not going to. All right, and those unlock tomorrow, which we won't be streaming tomorrow because it's Christmas. Abandoned filming? I mean, there's nothing else for us to do, so yes. Joyous gift. Hey, we can actually get... Oh, we can just straight up get the sword now. I'm assuming those are the... Yeah, refinement materials. Great. No, we'll eventually gather all the tickets. I've got a lot of time on that, so... Let's see. Commissions? Hey, we don't have to deal with it. Thank God. I'm trying to say what all I should, like, be farming. I have not decided. Hey, it's printing beautifully again. Look at that. Stupid printer. I've been fighting this printer for like 4 days now. That's not what I wanted. Let go of the holder. Also, it is 72 degrees in my office.
Ad Astra Abyssal.
On December 24th.
Thank you for completing today's...
When all return to the waters. I guess we're going to start this now. Keeping an eye on a camera that I may buy. It's the same one I actually just bought the other day for a decent bit cheaper, but because it has a few issues. So I was thinking I'll buy it, fix those issues because it's just replacing a couple of small parts and they're like $10. And then try to sell and make all the money back that I paid for the first camera. So essentially get it for free, which would be really nice. I'm going to pay up to $500 for it, so we'll see how that goes. It's at 4:36 right now, has 25 minutes. So I just have to keep an eye on that. The Opera Epiclese. Enter. I don't necessarily have the $500 to spend, but you know, if I can make the money back, you can justify it. And then maybe I'll use that to buy a printer. I will have to see if I can find the part for the on-off switch, which is a little weird.
hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
I don't wanna. You stop him.
Traveler! Hey!
No, it's
Traveler!
Marcel.
Marcel! What are you doing over
I'm
here?
trying to kill people, obviously.
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
No, wait. I just want to ask the traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this.
I mean, it sounds like you could have already asked in the time you were begging.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vache? I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Well, there we go.
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Yes, I met her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
It was around the Fountain of Lucine. Something to do with my sensitivity to the hydro element. Hey there, how's it going, man?
The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just...
I am doing quite well. Yourself?
Please, please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the
I
traveler
don't know
take me
how
to
I
the
would do that.
mountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What? Give it
I have a feeling this is going to become like a bidding fast
Do you
in
think
20
serial
minutes.
killers get to make requests like that?
Well, no.
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super
I mean, he was
terrible
doing it
things?
to try and bring back his wife. Come
This
on.
request
I am down in
isn't worth
Florida
as
in the
much to
United
you as
States.
your
How
life.
about yourself?
Of course. Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy
You say that
spiritual
as if you are
needs?
not a human? Or are you a Hydro Eidolon?
Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
No. I mean, considering he put the smackdown on
In
child.
that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Like, he just slammed his face into the ground. So it makes you wonder, like, how strong is Nouvelette actually? Fuck. I'm sure that's making a ton of noise now that I moved it. One day I will get a better microphone arm too. This thing is so cheap. I got it for $1, but it works. I mean, he's got to be. I mean, you've seen his hydro pump. Like, that is insane.
Is this the place? You
Yes.
said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
I'm sorry. I do tend to speak a bit quickly. Back then, I drank water from the primordial sea. It heightened my sensitivity to the hydro element.
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well?
He did.
Oh, in that case...
Vache.
Oh, hey, look, he can hear her. How nice.
Yes, that's
21
it.
minutes
So
remaining.
you heard it too.
And he gets stronger. Even better.
Yeah, it's me. It's me, Vache.
Vache. Vache.
I'm here. I'm here. Where are you, Vignier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful!
He's just gonna walk right into the fountain. It's fine. I was kind of hoping we would get like a...
Vignier, is that you?
No,
It's
like an
me,
actual
Vache.
animated cutscene.
Vignier.
No. No cutscenes.
Vache. Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me.
Apparently he did.
You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
About 40 years.
It's been more than
That was
20
close.
years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left.
She didn't
All this
leave.
time,
She
only the
got
thought of
turned into
bringing you
water.
back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me.
Obviously, you killed a lot of people, dude.
I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings?
She's not gonna
like
love you
this?
anymore. Not when she knows what you did.
You are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache,
It's a terrible sigh.
if you ask me,
But probably true.
this world would be better off without
Oh,
you.
she knows. Ouch.
What
What are you
are you
saying?
saying?
How could you be so mean?
I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself.
Oh, man.
If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
I think she might be a little pissed.
Wait, you are not Vignier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vignier. I am
The sacrifices.
Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine.
But what type of
The only
Lemony?
one I am not is Vignier.
Oh man.
Why? But then, where is Vignier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you.
Ouch.
This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her.
I mean, he pretty much did.
But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she
That's
would
not usually a
despise
question
you for
people
what you
ask.
became.
They hyper focus. It's a
I...
human thing. You wouldn't understand.
You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist.
I mean, that's probably true.
The only thing you are not is Vignier's beloved.
I mean, he
From the
was.
moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vignier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
I mean, that sounds accurate. Looks like I didn't meet Vignier back then either. They must have been wanting to lure Marcel here from the very beginning.
No.
I can't read today.
She can't hate me.
Oh,
Let
she
me see
can.
her, please. Have
Because she
mercy.
knows what you did, baby.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore.
Ouch.
But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no...
Oh man, that's gonna be a bad day.
Vache. Vache?
How many has he killed?
Vache. Vache. Drown.
Yeah, I'm fine with this. Later, the guards find that the culprit of the serial disappearance of young women case, Marcel, appeared to have lost his soul. Don't know what the rest said. Several days later, maybe I can read it when it comes back up on Twitch. That the physicians state that he died from massive fright. Woo!
Finally, we have some time to do shopping.
Poor dude.
Gosh.
He deserved it though.
It's
He's
been
kind
a
of
long time
a terrible
since we've
person.
been able to relax.
Shopping is stressful in some way though. My legs are killing me.
Well met, partner.
Partner?
I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
Man, it's been raining all day
pleasure to
here.
see you both
Not a fan.
again.
I'm aware. I'm watching it.
Oh, hey, Navia. It's been a few days. Paimon's
We're just gonna
already
wait to the
started
last
to
minute
miss
to
you.
bid on it.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
As long as the bacon is made into bacon and not a pig, we're good. Don't bring me a pig.
Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
It's just
Like,
been
can you imagine
one
how much
thing after
destruction
the
a pig
other.
would cause if it was
I've
just
been
like running
making
around?
non-stop
It'd be
trips
terrible.
between Poisson and the court since then. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come.
Man, that's
This
harsh.
time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended.
Why'd they name their town Fish?
Definitely
Like,
been cleared
what?
now. That's what we like to
Who
hear.
thought that was a good idea? Like,
It's been the
guys, we need to come up with a
dearest
name
wish
for our
of
town
Demoiselle
right now.
all along.
What are we gonna name it? And some dude in the back just like,
That blasted
Fish!
stubborn fool.
and they're just like,
I was
you
right
got
to
it,
put
man.
my faith
We're
in
doing
him.
that.
I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
Things turned out as well as they could have.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, And there was no way she'd just let me go.
Yeah, that sounds right. She'd freeze you.
So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from
The
the
Charlotte.
paper?
She's famous now.
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me.
No, blame her.
Wouldn't take
I
no
would be
for
too.
an answer. I believe
Same.
the story was called The True
Oh, that's not
Heart
what we're
of
talking about.
Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose. To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
That sounds about right. She's using you.
She told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wishes finally come true too.
Anyway,
I
told her
really
to make
hate
sure
the
when
way
she
that she
writes
says
about
that.
You guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
So cool.
Now that's another thing to look forward to. We trust
Did I actually turn
Charlotte's
that on?
skills with a pen for sure.
I should check that.
Oh, and in other news, I also took Clarand out for a meal.
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
I'm sure many people wish they could take Clarand
While
out for
you
a
were
meal. Let's
investigating
be honest
Vache's
here.
headquarters, Clarand gave testimony on my father's behalf. It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide.
Yeah, so
I
far no one's
wanted to
bid.
thank
It's down to
her.
12 minutes.
I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the
Well,
time.
no one else. There's been
so we took the
26
chance to
bids.
reconcile with each other.
I'm sure these guys are watching it.
That's great.
Excuse me.
Paimon also thought Clarend wasn't actually a bad
I'm expecting it to
person.
sell for about
So
$550.
it's good to have more friends.
But the most I'm willing to
Anyway,
allocate is $500.
Now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public
Is it
consciousness.
500 plus repairs?
Nothing should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival. But Mr. Callus proved me utterly
And we're back.
and decisively
I
wrong.
mean, I should take a moment.
If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callus made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective,
All right, 8 minutes remaining.
could
Still's not
say
gone
that
up.
he did
Kind
it
of
all
surprised. Usually, like,
sake of
once it's the 10-minute
justice.
mark, people
a
start to bid.
justice that's higher than
Life itself.
So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callus in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner.
Yes, you should have.
This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That
Like
high
days?
and mighty chair in the opera epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before.
Nah,
So
that's fair.
You're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
We know who
Sorry
Silver is.
about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't
Okay,
I
turn that
just
fan off
say
because
you
even though
don't
it's
need
70
to
degrees in here, I'm
apologize?
still a little chilly.
Ah, so Navia and Nervalette seem to have made their peace.
Oh,
as
now we're calling
well.
Nuvolette, not Nervalette.
Let's not
Well, that's
discount them
good.
For now. We can
Thank
wait
you.
Until after they're done.
Like, why were you calling him Nervalette? You also pay respects to Callus. Man, we were doing that for a while, apparently.
Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
Well, you're not usually supposed to fly around someone's grave.
Oh, Paimon didn't know that was a thing. Wait, Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly. Oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad.
Oh, wow, she took it seriously.
Anyway, Nervalette just
Oh, now we're back to
standing around
Nervalette.
there.
Okay.
It's not often that
Thank
we
you.
can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
I mean, he's probably the better one to talk to, let's be honest. When all returns to the water, talk to Nuvolette. Good thing we don't have to do the spiral abyss.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Actually, yes. Yes, she did.
We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see, I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's
These
like
guys just
this
in full
since
horse
you're
mode down there,
usually super
passed out.
busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions. If that's
Wonder how long
okay.
it'll be until Twitch
Please
gets
feel
audio
free.
back.
Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be
Oh,
my
looks like it's
pleasure
back.
to return the favor.
So we're good. About water from the primordial sea.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea. But what is it really?
Truthfully,
It's
that
water.
name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today.
Oh?
Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface.
Nope. We found it
Vacher
underneath.
discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that
So it
kind
really
of
does focus
water?
on. I mean, I'm fine with that. I actually
Indeed.
like the story
Why
so
would
far.
the
It's pretty neat.
primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land.
Mirapede.
Is
I don't remember
there
how they
anything
pronounce it.
else you'd like to ask me about?
Everything. Tell me more. About the prophecy that has been circulating around Fontaine.
That the
3
sea
minutes,
levels
23
will
seconds remain.
rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's right. It was Lenny
Checks out.
that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors
minutes
have it
remaining.
that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
2 parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine
2.5
to
minutes
dissolve.
remain.
We should be more vigilant. Stay on the watch
Yeah, I
for
hate
further
Paimon's
signs.
voice too. It's
Speaking
absolutely
of the
abysmal.
prophecy, Farina has also
Especially
always
when she
taken it quite
says,
seriously. Indeed,
Makes me
she
just
has been collecting
no.
information and intelligence
Falcon
from
punch.
across Tevat for this purpose. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to
No.
solve it?
No, we
Is
cannot.
there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
2 minutes remain. About child. Tell me more about tartar sauce.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion. However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
I mean, he is a Fatui. Like,
But you also
he's done a lot of
said
bad
you thought
things.
He was innocent.
For that.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's
1.5
unified faith
minutes
in the
remain.
concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I've been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
So when Lenny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored,
I was not aware such a thing had occurred.
1 minute
Perhaps
remains.
that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate.
All right, we're
In
down to the
any
last
case,
minute.
I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's
45
reaction,
seconds.
I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though. The time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this,
30 seconds
for
remain.
now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Mirapede.
Mirapede.
If we did incorrectly convict
20
him of
seconds
crimes he did
remaining.
not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed
15
by
seconds.
the law.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a
10,
no-holds-barred fight with
9. Bid.
Is there anything
entered.
else you'd like to ask me about?
Okay, we're the highest bidder, and 1, 0. Did we get outbid before it ended? Yes, I'm aware that my bid is winning. Just show me the end of the bid. Oh, we won. Okay, cool. $455. It's more than I want to pay. Oh, and of course there's tax because now eBay does tax. So $486. I forgot about that. Let's pay with PayPal. No, just do regular pay. We'll pay it off soon. All right, tell me about my sibling.
Your sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler? I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description. If he ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure he followed our laws to the letter and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
I have no more questions. I like how you have
Very
to
well.
go through all of them.
It was my honor.
Or maybe it's
to provide you
just
with
once
what
you
answers
get
I
to the
could.
lot. Once you
I
ask
very
about your
much
sibling
enjoyed
themselves.
conversing with you. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memornia.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy
No.
do not have the day off.
There are
So
no days
justice
off.
must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right. You've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
Yes. Quest completed. As light rain falls.
We've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest?
New quest.
Navia
New.
was
Oh my god,
talking
there's so many
about
quests.
having a place ready for us there, didn't she? Come on, let's go.
How many new quests did we just get? Could we not? Actually? Another horizon of adventure. Ah, Fontaine, another nation, another Catherine. Okay, actually I do want that one. Oh boy. Okay, so also, do we get a wish for that? Hey, we get a wish. Nice. So, Sai, you said I need to complete Act 3 in order to move forward? Oh. Alright, let's go talk to Catherine. Add extra applesauce to you too. It's Catherine again. This one must be a puppet too. Perhaps. There shouldn't be any other possibility. Is there something I can help you with? Nah, I'm just taking a look. I see. If you run into any guild-related issues, ask me. I'll provide the utmost service for you and answer all answerable questions. Then we thank you for your contributions to the guild, adventurer. We wish you smooth travels. Okay, literally that's all we had to do. That's nice. Thank you. So... okay, we did that. Does that mean we can now do... oh, yep, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna go from up here. Pop in and say Merry Christmas. Well, thank you, Dudio. I appreciate it, and Merry Christmas to you too. Hopefully you have a wonderful one with your family or friends. At least it's not too terrible to get to. It'd be nice if it didn't have to, like, go anywhere. I am the one that you speak. Oh, do I have to talk to you? For like a... What are we doing? Hey, we have... oh, I have to hit reputation level 2. Well, good news. I think we're going to be there. No, maybe we won't actually. Oh, no, we're good. Reputation level 2. Look at that. Ba-ba! You get item. What's that? Wind-powered wind generator. What? How? So it's a fan? So, like, a wind generating device developed by Rafay, senior researcher from Fontaine Research Institute of Kinetic Energy Engineering. After being activated, this device can provide a strong lifting force for the wind glider user. However, due to design limitations, the device requires utilizing significant wind power to activate. The wind energy required is approximately equal to that produced by the working wind glider. So you mean I can only activate this device when I'm already using the wind glider? But the only reason I even want to activate it is to give my wind glider a push. So does this actually do anything? Or is it just like... From the sound of it, it sounds like it would give me like an extra boost up in the air or forward. I don't know. So to explain that, what I just in text, so the GH5S that I just bought has a bad HDMI port, which is minor, and the on-off switch is broken, but still works. So like you can manually move the lever. So my plan is to replace the HDMI port, which is like $10. It's going to take forever to get because it's coming from China. And I have to find the actual part for the Switch, which shouldn't be too bad. Panasonic does a pretty good job of like making all that available. Replace those, so tear the whole camera apart, fix it, and then sell it for hopefully like $800-900 if I get lucky. It also comes with a few things that I want to buy for my camera that I'm not going to spend the money on. Okay. So I get to take those things as well and get them essentially for free. So it comes with a Metabones adapter, another lens, which I don't know if I really want or need the lens. Not the point. Nice to have, you know. Comes with a couple extra batteries, which I already have two. It comes with a power adapter, so I can return the one I bought and get like $30 back. So yeah, it's just kind of like, I'm hoping it's going to work out the way I want.
Yep, it's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person.
And you're just emergency food, Paimon.
Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
If we wanted to rest, can we pick somewhere with a decent view? You know, one that's not of your face.
This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
The truth, Paimon.
Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Fair enough. Just don't spoil the ending for me this time, because that was kind of rude. Oh my god. Who needs eardrums when you have Paimon?
We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good.
You just finished it? You're a pretty slow reader, Paimon.
No. Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's
That's what we're calling it now.
But
Hello,
do you know
Isadora.
if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
I mean, you have no idea what we look like?
Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
Always.
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Looks
Very
like
appropriate.
I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
A chatty little fairy.
Chatty! Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
No, you
It's an
never
honor
stop
to meet
talking.
you both. I was sent
And
from
it's
the
terrible.
Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourillet wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Nivelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
How about you just
I'm
go?
not privy to the details.
You don't need to
It
ask
would
her.
be best
You know,
we
if you
came to
stop
the Palais
talking,
Mermonia and asked
we could
Monsieur
just go.
Nourillet in person.
and then we'd know.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
We're probably gonna
Now
get
that I've
arrested.
delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
That sounded disgusting. Act 3, to the stars shining in the depths. Continue. Talk to Nouvelette. Oh, that's easy enough. Bonk. We cast level 1 teleport. I've been wanting to play other games as well, but like I need to catch up on some of my Genshin stuff, so it's taking its sweet time, that's all. Kinda want some hot chocolate. Maybe we should get some. I have lots of it. Like, I just have to go make it on the Keurig. Add it to the list of drinks that are sitting next to me. We've got a smoothie, a monster, and a Rip It. We need more drinks.
We're here! Did
Speaking
you
of.
want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Uh-oh.
Now that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
No, like 7 guards are
I
about
do
to come in.
indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not. The situation is this.
A while earlier at the Palais
If I'm
Mermonia.
understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us.
I mean,
I
he's
believe we should adopt
not
an
wrong.
evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
That sounds like a terrible idea for you now.
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so.
Friendly.
You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
AKA
I
smashing their
must
face in.
clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It's each of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
It didn't sound like she gave you an option.
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No.
Not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I
And an
hope
idiot.
that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
The time for the meeting with Knave that Lady Farina insists upon arrives.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina?
She gets some weird eyes. I'll let you know, the Knave, the fourth of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable.
I mean,
To
kinda do.
make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you.
yeah, something like that.
Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives.
It would be a
That
shame if
is
something happened.
truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now
Man.
then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue.
Is that what we're calling it?
Somehow, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal.
I
Very
mean,
well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition.
that should be
It's not
fine.
like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
Man, she is passive aggressive as hell.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
I'm listening.
The knave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Please be careful, Nouvelette. The knave won't be easy to deal with.
Thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina?
I mean, I'm pretty sure everything she says is
If that
kind of
were the
threatening.
case, and why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
I mean, they are pretty strong.
So maybe that's not very likely.
One of them just, like,
Even
kicked
though Farina
Venti.
can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the Fortress of Meripede, a child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Disappeared? Did he escape?
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the Fortress of Meripede. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
I don't know if
This is
friends
what you wanted to see
is the
us
right
about before.
adjective.
Yes. I would
Firm?
like you to go to the Fortress of
Friends an adjective?
Meripede
No, it's
and
an adjective.
investigate Child's disappearance.
Where's the
This
verb?
was my
Hold
proposal
on.
during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal.
Oh man, I was off
but
by
she
both.
still
It's
agreed
now.
to go along with it for the time being. Her
Huh.
words were, "We will talk
Now.
more once we have
I'm
that
done.
report."
It's fine.
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
But why do you want us to go? Wouldn't it be more convenient to have an official from Fontaine do this?
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the Fortress of Meripede.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
No. Not quite.
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The Fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate
How
inside
kind
the
of you.
fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Since you're in such a tough spot.
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice.
We hereby
We
accept.
hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meripede's entrance on Erinius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
It's gonna be terrible.
Alright! Even though we'll be there on trumped up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
You didn't even consider the fact we'd be prisoners. We've already agreed, Paimon. Just accept it.
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a
Oh, you're easy to please, aren't you?
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
So... You just didn't want the cake. Let's be honest, dude. Go to Cafe Lettuce. Ludiche? Lutis? I don't know. Cafe Lettuce. That's what we're calling it. So we still haven't spent 150 resin yet. Are we at... We're at 84. So let's, before we do that... How many condensed resins do I have? You expire in 7 days? Oh, we're at 5? Okay. The question is, what should we spend our resin on? For Raiden's boss, what are we at? I have no idea what I'm looking for. You? Is that the thunder? Okay, so we only have 18 of those. I guess we need to go slaughter that thing a few times. You are thunder manifestation, right? Yeah. Because I think we need, what, 36 to level 90 Raiden? Let's see how Yafe does. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well, too late.
Everyone hold it. Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
Woo! That did some damage.
Dead with me. Incinerate.
I mean, Overload does so much damage. Oh, it's dead. Touch the blossom. Do we get 3? 3 would be nice. We get 2. We need more storm beats. So many more. Have I gone to the teapot today? Let's see. I'm kind of like tired of doing questing for right now. Dubs, give me your stuff. Yeah, we don't care about you. 990. Alright, so we get that up. Adaptable energy maxed. Thank God. Is there anything we want to buy? I mean, I've got 286. We should probably buy these. Ugh.
If you ever have
We still need to level Charlotte up, but we're not doing that yet. Alright, let's I think I got everything else done except... Yeah. So let's go to the place we need to go. Hotel Day, wherever. Oh. I kind of feel like these questing streams are just kind of bland. Because like, we're not doing anything. We're just watching a movie at this point. And it is being passed out. Those are 160 or 150. Nice. Okay, so we didn't max out this week because I say Sunday, right? So I have 6 hours. Oh, we'll max out then. I just need to use 50 more resin. I'm going to use 40 more, right? Yeah, we'll be fine. I may just have to log in a little bit. Because no reason not to max out, you know?
Paimon will have that, and that. Oh, and one of those too. A no Fonta, thank you.
You sure ordered a lot. Did you just finish eating the cake that Nuvalek gave us?
That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty.
Mm-hmm. That's what we're calling it.
Thinks about it. We've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here.
Well, too bad.
Like, here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Meropide.
You probably shouldn't say that too loud.
Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
Oh, hey Charlotte, what's up?
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hi Charlotte.
Hey, you can't hear a taste.
I mean, she might be able to. You don't know who she is.
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up.
Well, he probably turned into water.
Calm down.
Maybe he turned into the moon.
This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you,
That means
Charlotte.
nothing to her.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meropide. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to...
We just want to see what it's like.
Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a
Well,
secret.
yeah, because you can't stop talking. We're going to serve our sentences and redeem ourselves for spoiling the ending of a detective novel in public.
Huh? You're being arrested for that?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
Damn.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious?
See? Told you, Paimon. You didn't even think anything of it at the time. Rude.
Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Yeah?
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Meropide, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a
No, I
story?
would not.
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face to face with the warden of the fortress.
The warden, huh? Is the warden getting trying to kill me?
The honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare. On top of that, the Fortress of Meropide has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including
Is it
journalists like
Rossley?
me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if
Have
I
we met
could write
Rossley
an
yet?
exclusive article
I don't
about
think
him,
we have.
I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
We'll see when we do.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
I don't think you realize how much Paimon ordered.
Anything you want.
She's gonna make you go broke, man.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right?
There, that's very responsive.
Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Well, you probably should have checked that first, sweetheart. After completely stuffing yourself, you prepared to go to the Fortress of Meropide.
Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going.
What do you have to say, Charlotte?
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan. Please, please, don't forget about the material for my news article.
Yep, pretty much any time Paimon and food is involved, you can just rest assured your wallet probably can't handle it. So our goal is to go for 2 hours. After the 2 hour mark, we'll probably call it quits. Because it's, it seems like a good idea. That looks like something I need to not get involved in. Oh, is that the... Yeah, those are the food people. Not dealing with them. I don't like them. They always make me do weird stuff. Oh, we're not actually going in. Okay. I didn't realize that the Fortress of Meripede was just like right there. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Well, I guess it'll depend. I assume it's going to be a dungeon. If it's a dungeon, I'll just bring Rossley. Keep Hyper Blooming Rossley. Rio the Slay. Commissions? What? Oh, that's right. We can do Fontaine commissions now. So I guess we'll do that for a bit. That way we can find some chests and all that. BRB.
Alright, Nervalet, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking
We're totally
about
gonna
being
die.
at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator.
It is Rossley. I was right.
Ridesley. He's a very
Risley? Whatever.
shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any.
Oh, we're
of his
totally gonna have
subordinates.
so many
The
confrontations.
Duke rarely ever leaves the Fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind.
The Duke. Risley. I'll keep that in mind.
All right. It's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline.
Yes! I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
We could slaughter you.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Meripede.
Okay. Note, involvement in other quests. Current quest. To the stars, shining in the depths. Continuing the current quest may cause parts of the following quest to become occupied. Progress cannot be made on occupied quests. Unfinished comedy world quest. I don't even know what that is, so... What? Is he gonna show me one that's paused? Okay. Game of the Rich. Oh. I don't even know what this is. Is this part of the event? Oh. Yeet. Activate lift. And down we go, baby.
Are we already underwater now?
Probably.
Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
I mean, you know. We could just break out, right? We can swim. Alright, let's do this. Come on. As we slowly run through Meripede.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
No.
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Oh.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep.
I'll take it from here.
You head on back to that bright and sunny world above. Okay, let me see.
Nah, she does not seem happy about being down
You are
here.
the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Yep, that's me.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that Nervalet gave us was...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself.
You flatter us. You really have an eye for criminals.
Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mugshots with my camera.
She sounds so done with this.
Right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
I'm surprised you can sit still long enough. Under Murat's guidance, you complete all the required procedures.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth?
I don't think they could have gotten a better person to do the voice acting for that.
Here for 45 days.
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh,
Deacon
okay.
also sounds like he doesn't give a
My
shit.
name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Yeah, I don't
Save
care.
it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here?
Probably everything, Paimon.
Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me?
You, sure don't seem like a guard. Why were you sent to bring us in?
This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Because he's not a guard.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
Interesting.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice.
But do they?
And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while.
Well,
After being
45
away
days
from
at
the
most.
sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh,
No, I
I'm actually
don't.
an inmate like you two.
No.
Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Have you ever seen the Duke? Have you seen a Harbinger from Snezhnaya? Well, that sounds right.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Okay. What are we doing? Okay. Ride the lift. Oh yeah, baby. Give me that lift. Can I have that chest? No. What? I'm so confused. Oh. Very well. I'm just dumb, that's all. Activate lift.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
At least 12 feet.
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Okay.
Our lives weren't that bad.
Well, since we gotta wait, we might as well heal up, right? Heal up Nahida. Yeah, maybe we'll just leave Yanfei out. Go to the corners to the quarters. Okay. Yeah, we'll just get right on that. Fortress of Meripede.
So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meripede? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals too.
I mean,
They sure don't look happy.
do you blame them?
Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts.
Hurry up and think about something sad. You're probably the only one who doesn't fit in.
Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get by. if we're discovered, even Neverlet might not be able to rescue us.
If we ever get found out, then maybe we'd become criminals for real.
Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this!
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but you wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so.
Just the Archon and Nouvelet, you know.
Really trying to talk to us now.
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so good luck.
Risley's waiting for us.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many Garderex around here?
Good luck. Apparently not. Does this mean that...
They're already onto us?
Get ready to fight. There he is. Hey, buddy.
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardemex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardemex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
So you must be...
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meripede had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance?
It was okay. His attitude could use some work, though. He's taking great care of us. Splendid chap, really.
Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting, I believe that fate will reward all those who take every aspect of their work in life seriously. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit coupons.
Aw, how nice.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave me such praise. If you need anything in the future, anything, please, come find me anytime. No credit coupons necessary.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Bye. Man, that dude just perked up something fierce.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all.
Yeah, let's just roll with it for now. But I hope he doesn't know too much already. Oh, he
No
definitely
wonder
does.
Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types.
Yeah.
Alright, let's keep up with him.
Teleport waypoint unlocked. That's nice. Talk to Risley at the coupon cafeteria. Administrative area.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult to handle?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim 1 welfare meal each day.
1?
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
That's fair.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you credit coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
I mean, you can't have a working force if people are dead.
Maripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. That would only make things more difficult for me.
I mean, he's not wrong.
So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Maripede.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all. Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right?
I mean, he can just, like, give out free coupons, so.
We should still try to verify
Everyone wants to
the truth
suck up
with
to
our
him.
own eyes.
Let's continue this way.
Sir, yes, sir. We're just doing cutscenes. That's all. Like 25 more minutes. We're gonna go for the 2-hour mark. That way, anyone that's here has access to the free primos for the stream. Because on Twitch, you can redeem something to get free primos. I don't understand how it works, but I'm sure someone could let me know. Let's grab more of this. Oh, we found radishes. Oh yeah. You know, we need to run around like this. This is not acceptable right now. Not for where we are.
You got a side job for me?
More radishes? No, we found a pocket grimoire. Wonder what that is.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring.
That sounds terrible. Oh, it's
Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
You as well, Holiday Ham. How you doing, man?
And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, traveler? Interested?
Yeah, we'll slaughter everything.
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
In that case, I'll pass. You may know me all too well.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Always.
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
Something like that.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent.
Yeah, you also have a talent as emergency food.
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
He's super patient. He's credits due. All right, let's go to the dorms. Lucky Dog's Hourglass. Wait, what? Damn, how do I get up there? Let me up. All right, now we just gotta run in a circle. Well, I guess not. You know, I really wish they would just remove stamina as a mechanic from this game. Like, if they did, it would just make the game so much better. Also, the Fortress of Meripede is quite huge. Up we go. He has a book, but is he gonna read to us? Hey, we get waypoints. Nice. Minty bean soup. Ew. Could we not? That sounds gross. Undercooked faces are just gross. Now we got a bow from that box, so why not?
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait, what time is it again?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Fitzroy's having a bad day.
That guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Sorry, forgive my manners.
Just gonna
These are
walk
the
off.
dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
I mean, that's fair.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily.
I do indeed. How are you doing, Rain?
Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place, and you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
I'm glad to hear
The
so.
fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income.
I mean, that's
As
fair.
for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow.
Well, thank you, Your Grace. You got it, boss.
Let's move on.
Posture.
The tour continues over this way.
Oh, hello. What's up, Lenny? Lenny. Whoopsie.
Oh, you really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll have to work.
You're a terrible liar, Paimon. Okay. Yeah, that was only slightly awkward. So where is... Don't jump. I was trying to find that waypoint, but we'll find it eventually, I'm sure. Oh, there's some lag coming in. Yeah, it's fine. We're not doing anything important right now, so we're just going through cutscenes. So now it's Linny. The name is, yeah. Oh, I mess it up all the time. It's fine. Lenny, Liney, Lanoon. He becomes a Pokemon. Becomes a ferret.
Grace, what are you doing in the infirmary
Stay
at a
swing.
time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself.
He probably did.
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Sijwin.
Sijwin?
Then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sijwin here is the Fortress of Maripede's head nurse.
What is she?
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse.
Can't wait for her to be in the game.
Actually handle all
Oh, she does have
Since you seem to have some rare downtime,
a vision.
no
She's Hydro, huh?
Perhaps
I
you
mean,
can
that checks
find
out
time
since she
to join
heals.
us for dinner.
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
I wonder what they'll have her do.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
Pros have human,
I
half.
believe I've already covered the
Oh yeah,
primary
Melosines.
aspects
They
of
actually
life
did
here
tell us
in
what
the
they were,
fortress.
did they?
As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else?
He's about to drop something
I
like huge.
seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well, this is our first time here. Paimon's not sure what to ask.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
That's fair.
We should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually
The second Barbara.
pretty good here.
At least you can't say, go, Sijwin, go! I can see it. 100%. Well, we just found a dull blade. I wonder if I can... Oh. What's down here? Oh. The Fortress of Maripede is much larger than I anticipated. Yeet! That seemed like the easiest way to do it.
What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations?
It's...
Wow, it
No.
looks delicious! Nifflet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Maripede wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day?
The main thing is that it's free. Mine's pretty good too.
Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
So it's not usually this good, is what you're
It
saying.
actually has nothing
No.
to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh, how kind of you.
You mean the meals are random? Yes, what you get to eat depends completely
We'll
on
see
your
later
luck.
about their food. Oh boy.
You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria. Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure! Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health? He seems
No.
healthy no matter how you look at him. But he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
I mean, I did
Sounds
take
like he
the
hasn't
radishes,
changed a
so...
bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sijwin.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
Oh.
But isn't the Fortress of Maripede independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
I'm sure there's
Well,
plenty.
we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Nervillette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Nervillette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal. After this, you two will just be inmates here.
That's fair. Understood. Thank you for your hospitality.
You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
Well, what now? Staring contest.
Are you finished eating? Then I recommend that you return to the dormitories and rest.
You
You
have
have
work to do.
tomorrow. Perhaps you were hoping to ask for some special privileges?
Sorry, you'll have to use credit coupons like everyone else. It's not as comfy here as you might imagine.
Things about to get bad. I had to be there for hours. I missed the sunlight in the game. Wow. I mean, that seems accurate. Bran. Greetings, what can I do for you? I'd like a welfare meal, please. Understood. Enjoy your meal. Oh. Oh, okay, he just gave it to us. Where is said welfare meal? Oh, in here. I should probably go through these from time to time. Okay, looking for box. It gave us that. Those are. That's not it. That's noodles. Where is? Am I missing it? Also, holy water. I need to go upstairs. All right. I was trying to find the welfare meal, but no. Might as well teleport up there, right? Whoop. Yeah. I have a feeling I'll be spending a lot of time in here. But at least you can teleport in and out. That's kind of really nice. Like. Uh-oh. It's a dude.
The Traveler in Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself.
Well, you can't sound like
right
church.
over there. Follow me.
This looks super cozy. Of course it's leaking water. Why wouldn't it be?
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this. The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now. By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Neuvillette.
Yep, that would check out.
Criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Neuvillette.
Is there a reason that you have to recap everything?
We're here on a mission, or is Paimon overthinking things?
No, it's entirely possible. He probably knows more than he's letting on.
Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message.
Maybe that would be my guess.
Like, hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny.
But there's nothing we can do about that because we're already here, after all.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, the dude looks scary, so we gave up.
You could.
Besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right?
Something like that.
We at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten a clue where we should start our investigation.
Well, there was one other important thing.
You mean?
Lenny's presence here.
Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Lenny as just another inmate. We worked so hard to help clear Lenny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! He's in prison anyway!
If I had to guess, I'd say he's here for the same reason we are.
Oh, right! Lenny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too!
And look, there's something over there.
Huh? Oh, it's a card! Paimon didn't notice it earlier. It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must have left it here. He's in prison and still doing his little tricks, huh? Let Paimon have a look.
I mean, you can float, so you can grab it easier.
Bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow.
Okay.
What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important.
And this just proves that he's up to something here, too.
If you say so. going on tomorrow. Let's get some rest now.
With a bit of trepidation, you and Paimon spend your first night in the Fortress of Meripede.
Hey, you're finally awake!
You're up early too, Paimon.
Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then Paimon woke up.
You told them everything.
Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal.
No, you totally squeal.
Maybe.
Like the little pig you are. A little emergency
Hey,
food.
lazy
You're just
bones.
bacon.
What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
Guess we weren't up early.
Sorry, we're going right away.
Set off as soon as possible after asking Fielding about the location of the production zone. Go to the production zone and talk to Grainville. Yeet. Oh, damn it. That was not the way I should have done that. It's very weird. Just slowly go. You know, if they got rid of stamina, this game would be like 10 times better than it is. Production zone. So probably after this little bit, we're gonna call it quits for the night so I can get a little bit of rest. So my goal is usually to go for the 2-hour mark. If you do follow me on Twitch, same handle, twitch.tv/JoeMartinMVC. It seems that there are stream rewards available after the 2-hour mark. I don't know how you access it, but it's there. So just something worth considering. I think you get like 90 free primos or something for a 2-hour stream. I don't know if you have to watch it for 2 hours or if I just have to be live for that amount of time. But, yeah, it's out there.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit.
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you.
Yeah, that's probably not true.
Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Meripede doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got that?
You got that.
Got it.
Gotcha, Goose.
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist. Here,
Sounds about
take
right.
this. Bring me the processed widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
Okay. So now we have a minigame. For the modeling process, you must place the unprocessed parts into the machine and then interact with the machine to start the challenge. Oh, when some parts get stuck while rotating, you will need to attack the rotating part to restore the machine's functions. When the part space glows, jump to complete the modeling process once. When you finish, you must retrieve the successfully processed parts. Honkai Impact, you don't have to worry about stamina. That's fair, but you also don't really have to do anything. Start processing.
So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem. Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the hammer.
Okay. We have a processed widget.
Huh. This one is tolerable. Though since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. and we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
0.
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right?
You know,
That foreman. He's so scary that Paimon couldn't even speak.
maybe we need him around more.
Even though Paimon's starving and wants to head straight to the coupon cafeteria,
You hate it so
we
much.
still need to meet Lenny first, right?
I have a feeling men do this a lot, aren't I?
His work too. He should be around here somewhere.
Oh, we got 400 credits. Okay.
Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. Doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
Alright, well, where to next? Your luck isn't here, but elsewhere. Try your luck near nearby cipher letters. Consider it a gift from fate. It's here. Okay, I'm very confused. So long. Same thing over and over and over again. Oh, joy. Hey, there's something there. Let's go grab it. Is it Lenny? Oh, we found a chest. Look at that.
All unclaimed articles should be turned in.
Great. Thank you.
So, neither of us saw anything here, right?
I guess let's go up. See if we can find Lenny. All right. Do we see?
Where could he be?
Oh.
Did he decide to slack off and sleep the day away?
No, he's just over here chilling, doing magician things, because he's a wizard. Maybe we should start calling him Harry.
Over here.
Oh, you scared Paimon! How did you appear out of nowhere like that?
Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
Yeah, you.
You little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
We're gonna call it quits after this cutscene with Lenny, I guess.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
There's a joke to be made there.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Pyro remembers seeing him in the Court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
That's not the point, Lenny. The question is, what are you two really doing here?
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
That sounds about right.
Told you so. See? Paimon guessed right.
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret.
Gasp.
Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since.
That sounds like they got found out.
We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here.
And pray tell, why is the house so interested about this secret?
Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's noses.
Huh? How did she manage to learn information that important?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related to that secret.
I mean, that seems fair.
So it's all about the Gnosis again.
Yep. Always.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervulette send you here?
Yes.
Bingo! The Knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate.
I'm pretty sure you shouldn't have just...
Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
Well, it's too late now. Well, you've already said everything. Consider it an exchange of information.
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere. Almost like a bargaining chip.
That's fair.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Nope, I'm pretty sure we understand that.
It's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion.
Still can't figure out if they're good or bad.
Even though we have
I would say they're pretty
objectives,
neutral.
We're both here to investigate the fortress of Meropide. It would be more efficient for us to work together.
I mean, for all we know, the
No,
two could actually be doing
The House of the
good.
Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesied crisis. You can trust us on that.
Sorry, I must refuse.
See, I told you.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Aw, she's trying to use her
Just tell
charm.
them everything, why don't you?
It's okay to open up a little.
If all we're doing is sharing info, fine. But I may reconsider if things get serious.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agree to cooperate on these terms as well. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then, there's no time to lose. I have some information to share, so listen carefully. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the Fortress of Meripede has a forbidden zone. Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the forbidden zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where Charles disappeared to? You're
Maybe.
right, we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Anyway, I hope you find our information useful at least.
Oh, of course we do.
Look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you again in the future.
Sounds good, mate.
That's just what Paimon wanted to hear.
We don't care about you, Paimon.
After all that work today.
We'll just eat you. You're emergency food.
Investigation later. Let's go get
That's all you are. Alright, so Inazuma. Let's take you on. I like that we can just leave. Works out so well. Do you think we do co-op sometime? I mean, depending on what we're doing, co-op, sure. I mean, I don't... My next few streams are probably focused more so on doing story stuff, so not really co-op stuff. But if it's ever stuff that is co-opable, then sure, I don't mind.
Stay cool. Face your guilt. Time to
Oops. Oh, get back over here. Yeah, we punched through death. Use original resin? Yes. Was that enough that we needed, or do we need a tiny bit more? How much do we need? Was it 10 more? Oh, come on. Right. I guess I'll just have to log in a little bit later and just do like, oh no, a domain. All right, but on that note, we are calling it quits for tonight, so that way I can go ahead and get some food and get some rest. I will. It's very unlikely I'll be live tomorrow. I mean, it could happen, but it is Christmas Day for us here in the States. And I'll be spending at least the morning and most of the day with my family, so I'll be with them. But if I end up being free at night, I'll hop on and have a short Christmas stream for fun. But until then, I do appreciate everyone being here. I hope you have a wonderful day and or night, and happy holidays to all who celebrate. Until next time.